Mutts Unedited, back in the building after a long time off. I can't lie, it's been a minute. Christmas, New Year's, all of them good things. We're here now, 2023. But yeah, we've been working behind the scenes. Me and Blaine been working behind the scenes, trying to bring you lot some new stuff and some new ideas and that. But yeah, this year, just expect a lot in it. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's get straight into it. Boy, everyone, I know what you lot been thinking that I've been hiding because obviously what's been happening with Liverpool, but it's nothing to do with that, innit? Obviously, we've been away, innit? But anyways, let's just jump into it, man. Yeah, it's going mad, it's going bad, but that's what happens in life sometimes. Let's talk about it. Liverpool, listen, where are we sitting now? I think we're 8th. That just sounds mad.
It's just jokes even you saying that, I love it.
It sounds mad. Because I'll be real, I'm used to sitting here and just talking the most amount of shit about every other club. But right now, Fulham are better than us. Brighton are better than us. Newcastle obviously better than us. Listen, there's a couple of fucking oh my days, we're 9th. We're not even 8th. Do you know what? Shall I tell you the only thing there's a slight thing that's holding me together right now, and it's that Chelsea are doing a slight bit worse than us. So I think if they win the next game and we lose our next game, then it's going to be a massive problem. But are we in crisis? That's the big question. Yeah, we're in crisis.
I love hearing you even say it.
United fans are loving this.
Tell me more.
So yeah, we're in a crisis, man. We're sitting 9th. But let me just say this, we're halfway through the season. We've seen crazier things happen. And if there's any club that can pull this off, it's Liverpool. I'm sick of hearing it as well. Bare people saying, this January, every 7 years, Klopp has this thing where he fucks up or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't believe in this superstition stuff and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, you get me? And then I'm hearing, I know so that every January we do have a little bit of a dip in our play. Injuries are massive to us. For some reason, we just get riddled with injuries. Obviously, we've made a few signings, but our midfield is crazy. I'm not going to sit here and...
It's going to start turning into a event.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm not even going to sit here and analyse the play and break it down. Yeah, I'm not even going to do that because that's what, you know what, I'll leave that to the experts. All I'm going to say is we're sitting 9th, we're halfway through the season, we need top 4. Last season, we played every single game in every competition. That shit is crazy. We ran ourselves into the ground. I think we should have brought in some midfielders. We've brought in Gakpo. We've brought in, obviously, Luis Diaz a little while back. He's injured now. I think Van Dijk's out with injury now.
I think he needed to have an injury though, really.
Bro, you know what it is with Van Dijk? There's nothing in front of him. And people are like, he's lost his ways. I'm like, yo, you got to remember the Van Dijk that we're talking about when he was at top form, that's when he had Wijnaldum and that in front of him. And right now he has nothing. Let's be real. Midfield-wise, it's mad. It's empty. It's empty. It's mad, bruv. I don't know, man. It's pain, innit? But yeah, listen, we're down and that. Everyone, my phone's been going off. Listen, every time we lose, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But fuck it, innit? It is what it is. But we got to start somewhere. Last night we beat Wolves in the FA Cup, 1-0. Harvey Elliott with a banger though. So listen, onwards and upwards, innit? Arsenal, let's talk about it. Arsenal are flying right now. I shall be deadly honest, at this point, I still think it's 60-40 in their favour to win the league. I only say that because we're halfway through. I just think Arsenal haven't done something this good in so long, or had a good run like this in so long, that some of the fans might be getting carried away with it. Don't run away with it yet. Do you see what I'm saying? City are a problem. Newcastle, they're causing problems. This is one unorthodox season, isn't it? This is yeah.
I can see Man United coming through and just doing a...
United, that's a whole nother... Let's talk about it. United, under Ten Hag, it was looking a bit at first. I feel genuinely, I hate to say this shit pains me as well, but I feel like he's settled in his ways now, man. I think he's found a rhythm. He's got Ronaldo out. He's benched all your Maguires and everyone. Who else? Wan-Bissaka, I think he's looking to get rid of. So
Wan-Bissaka looked fucking sick.
I think
the other
Wan-Bissaka
night,
when he wants is decent,
I
man.
think he's
Yeah,
sick when he
yeah.
wants to be, man.
But again, whatever Ten Hag's got in mind, it seems to be working.
He had a lot of issues going on in the background. He got a few teams pregnant, I think.
What?
Wan-Bissaka, innit?
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, got caught on screenshot telling the team to like, have an abortion. Yeah, have an abortion. Yeah, swear down.
No.
Come out on that. Yeah.
Swear down, Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Tell it. Oh my days.
Yeah, bro.
That's what's going down. Anyways, but obviously, yeah, he's out here doing his thing, man. But obviously, yeah. So I think, listen, United are flying. United, listen, where are you guys? Third now, I think. Fourth.
Third, I think.
Fourth. Third.
We play Palace tonight. If we win tonight, we go second. But then Newcastle have a game in hand.
Okay. So it's looking good for United, though. I can't lie. This shit pains me, man. Who's been Rashford? He's a problem. He looks like he's settling in his ways. Ten Hag has obviously seen something in him.
Got the best out of him.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening for Arsenal. It's popping off for United. It's just us that are down in the dumps, man. Like, I don't know where we go from here this season. I'm saying, because they're talking about there's not going to be no midfield signings in this window. So where do we go from here, man? With all the injuries and everything else happening, like, this is kind of a kick in the teeth, man. To be honest, I just want to talk about another sport now. Let's talk about boxing, man. Oh, man. Let's get into the boxing. What's been going on in the boxing world? Listen, since we left you last year,
Boring, bro.
it's boring, but we left you with the whole Conor Ben scenario last. Since then, a lot of shit's been happening.
See his the other day, or his post the other day on Instagram.
What did he? I saw
See his story?
Eubank's
He
response.
said, the scientists will prove something.
Yeah, you know what? I'll be real. I can't believe this is still like ongoing. Like, why are people still?
Scientific proof, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's a done deal. Like, in the sense of if you had anything to present, it should have been out by now. Anything to say, I think you should have sat down and said something by now, or somebody should have addressed it. The only thing we've been getting is everyone else speaking apart from them. But again, it is what it is. That fight's obviously that's out of the window. Personally, I'm saying Eubank Ben is out the window. You got Eubank next week fighting Liam Smith. This weekend, yeah. Do you know what? I like Liam Smith. Obviously, he's a Scouser and that. I rate him, but
I think he could do it.
but I think
Eubank's a bit too quick and a bit too.
I think I want him to do it again. I want him to win. But Eubank, he is athletically the guy is he's made up in it. Do you know what I mean? So apart from that, in the boxing world, what else are we looking at? Javonte Davis, yes.
Garcia,
Hey,
apparently that's getting
Tank.
April, innit?
Who's that guy he just knocked out? Who did he just fight?
Bro. But
But another Garcia.
Martinez was it?
No,
Yeah.
another Garcia, was it?
Oh, no, it was. You're right, because it was. He was saying the real Garcia or some shit. So he just battered up one Garcia, and now he's looking for the next one. I'll be real. I think Tank will do him. Tank is a different kettle of fish. He's stepped up to. He's outperformed himself every single time he stepped up.
I just think that the one time we did see Garcia get hit against Campbell,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
did quite well.
Yeah. Oh, against Campbell. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
If you get hit by like that by Javonte,
You're gone.
Javonte's a lot more powerful.
He'll put you to sleep, 100%, man.
And Campbell's way past his best. Let's be
Yeah. No, you're right, man. He is.
Get him known over here. Do you know what I mean?
But obviously, you see with Javonte Davis, he's parted ways with Mayweather, innit? He's got. I'll be honest, I like that. I was gonna say I think that's the best thing for him that he could have done, because I don't think I think this guy's too much of a star to be under anyone like that. Like he needs to be his own. He's the next guys of the Mayweathers and whatnot. I think he's the next great. Do you know what I mean? Apart from that, in the boxing world, there's not really a lot popping, man. In the heavyweight scene, it's been kind of quiet. Wilder fought a little while back. I don't know if we haven't sat down since then. Did you see that?
Yeah, he bombed Mateboy first round.
Was it Robert Hellenius? I think it was it.
Yeah.
Was it Hellenius?
No,
or
no, I mean,
slept him with a quick one. I'll tell you what fight I do want to see though. AJ and Deontay Wilder. I want to see AJ Deontay Wilder more than I want to see Dylan White and AJ. I'll be deadly honest. I just think it'll be more of it'll be more of an exciting fight in it if because Wilder's got that one punch power, and we need Joshua to have a big. I think if Joshua knocks out Wilder in fashion, it puts him back in that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Rather than talking, because the thing is, everyone knows. Listen, I love Dillian White, one of my favorite boxers, but he's just come off a horrible loss. Do you know what I mean? So I'm saying the next one should definitely, I think, should be the next heavyweight one should be something along the lines of a Wilder and an AJ or something, man. Do you know what I mean? I can see that. I think that'll be a decent one. But listen, all we can do is just wait and see what happens, innit? That's all we can do, man. Listen, bit of football, bit of boxing. Let's jump into just a quick bit of UFC. I'll tell you what I want to jump into the UFC. Yeah, I don't even want to jump into the fights. I want to jump into the slapping matches that have been going on between Dana and his wife. Yeah. Yo, she slapped him and he gave her the bow. He gave her the oneers, bruv. Yeah, bruv. He hit her with. He said, "What did the five fingers say to the face?" Cuz slap. He hit her with a mad one. But I've seen. Listen, it's all. I don't think he's put out a statement, has he?
Yeah, he said it.
Oh, he has. Oh, okay.
About the press conference on the weekend that's gone as well.
It's just sad. I've got to tell my kids this.
You ain't got to tell him anything. Just play the video, bro. Just play the video. Don't.
They played the video apparently.
Swear down.
We played our kids the video. I'm like, oh, I bet that went down.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's mad though? Yeah. You see, because I watched the video. I was watching Ariel Helwani. Yeah. Helwani, whatever his name is. Yeah, that joke
If
guy.
you see that, you got to punch your dad, innit?
100%. It's got to be done, like, and I'm pretty sure if you said, "Dad, I got to punch you up," like he'd understand, like, that's your mum, you got to punch me up.
Show me. Brazenly come into the living room and say, "Look, kids, I've got to sit you down. Show you this video of me slapping your mum."
But listen, I watched that Ariel Helwani guy, yeah, and he was saying that he played a clip of Dana, a little while back, slating somebody else for putting his hands on the female, and then my man goes and does the same. Obviously, he didn't know that the cameras were watching, but that's what happens, guys. That's what happens, man. But that's a horrible situation to be in for someone like in that level of fame and money and he's got a lot of responsibility in his hands. The UFC is a big company, man. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, he just went and just open palmed her, man. It reminded me of Happy Slaps. Who remembers Happy Slaps? Yeah, do you remember that? That was a mad craze. He happy slapped her. I swear down. Maybe he was just warming up for his for the new sport.
His face got swelled up from it and that.
Whose?
It's like some guy that got slapped and his face swelled up straight away.
I think listen, that game where they slap each other is a dangerous game, bro. That is a horrible ass game, man. That shit will shake your brain. I've seen some people get hurt with that, bro. But yeah, man, listen, big up Dana. No, don't big up Dana White. What am I picking him up for? But listen, in all honesty, do you know what I think? Was he wrong for that? Because she put her hands on him first.
Yeah, you should never lay your hands on a woman. You have to be the big
You should never put your hands on a woman. I'm not condoning this, but she should.
Yeah, you should
What?
restrain her.
What made her think? What made her think that she could just slap him in the face?
Yeah.
If he hasn't been violent or whatever, and you've just slapped him in the face, what are you expecting back? Because sometimes you can put it down to a natural reaction. Like, bro, if someone swings at me, sometimes I'm not going to be thinking like, is it a girl or a boy or how old is this person? Bro, you hit me, your natural reaction is to swing back.
And to be fair, they're both drunk as well in the club, so it's like,
Maybe they both needed a little slap. Maybe it'll help both of them. But yeah.
She deserved it in that.
He's savage, isn't it? But I tell you what, yeah, that was a big opportunity for people to shit on Dana White, because he's been shitting on people for years. Who did he shit on? John Jones. John Jones. He's been putting John Jones down for time. It was a perfect time for that Ariel Helwani guy to get his little digs in as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's slagging that Ariel Helwani off with Paddy, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but listen, shit happens, innit, man? He's cold, man. I think he's wicked, bro. He's funny, man. The way he does what he does is cold. But fighting wise in the UFC, aside that being, you get me, the biggest topic so far of UFC. Fighting wise, what have we got there? We got
Jones fighting Cyril coming back for the heavyweight title.
When's that set for?
March the 4th, I think.
Okay, so March.
Francis Ngannou's along with the UFC now.
Cyril Gane and John Jones. That will be a fight. I did want to see Francis and John Jones. That's the fight I wanted to see.
Francis wouldn't sign
So does that mean Francis ain't got nothing now? He's gone, yeah.
Francis is done now.
Usman lost his belt, yeah.
Yeah.
Israel Adesanya lost his belt.
Yeah.
That's Ross. That's mad. Last time we sat here, we was bigging them three up, the three champs, and now we're sitting here. None of them have got a belt. Usman's, I can't lie, I was happy. Leon Edwards done his thing. I was overly happy. Who did? What's his name? And then
Adesanya did too.
he lost to Pereira. That was horrible as well.
3 times now.
That's his third time. I thought he was gonna win.
Kickboxing, one there,
He lost his title in a horrible way. Both of them did, man.
He was winning the fight though, just that 5th round, man, just got caught and that was it, man.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Usman got his head kicked in, one shot, bang, dead. That was horrible as well. But big up Leon Edwards, man. Shout out Leon Edwards. I think they booked the rematch.
Yeah, March 18th.
March 18th at the O2. That's going to be a big one again. Hopefully Leon does it as well. But a man behind the screen are saying that Usman's coming for the W, man. So boy, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens, innit? Wait and see what happens, man. But apart from that, listen, I think that's about it, man. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Listen, we got a couple guests locked in, so just keep lookout, keep watching. Blaine, anything else?
This week.
It's about it, I think, innit? We'll, done that. Yeah. Well, listen,
He knocked out Wigan last night. Come on.
yeah, shout out Luton Town, man. Luton Town knocked out Wigan. You get me? 98th minute banger. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, good finish.
Yeah, fair play, man. Listen, Luton Town, man, onwards and upwards. Who knows? We might even win the FA Cup. Listen. Apart from that, we'll keep it short and sweet this week. Big up Blaine's Barbershop, like always. Shout out Khalil Bobby. Big up Crepes Corner. Shout out Head Tops. Everyone else. If you do come down to Blaine's, or you get me in the local area, some new barbers on deck. So just get down there as soon as you can, man. You get me. Come get your trims and all of them thing there. And yeah, man. Listen. Until next time, innit? We'll see you lot soon, innit? That's everything. Love.